if you're over, I don't know, let's call it 45. Let's say you're 45 or older. And or maybe 50 and over. Okay, let's go 50 and over. And you were an executive. You made it to the executive level. You were a VP or an executive VP or a C-suite of some kind. And now all of a sudden you're 50 years old or more and you're unemployed and you do not have $1 million in the bank and you need to work more and you're trying to find a job. I suggest that you put your ego aside and take what you can get for now. Okay. If you need to pay your mortgage and you need to pay the bills, I don't recommend passing on jobs right now. Not in this market, not with the way AI is affecting the workforce. I think there's going to be shakeups and all kinds of changes in jobs and in the marketplace with what's happening with tech and robotics and AI. I've said that on many, many podcasts. And so because those changes are happening and because you're already 50, you're vulnerable. Do not wait around for the next C-level job. Do not let your ego cause you to pass on something that could put food on the table. Take what you can get to pay the bills. And if you don't want to put it on your LinkedIn profile or you don't want to put it on your resume or you don't want to tell your friends, fine. Don't tell them. Okay. Don't put it on anything. Tell nobody and keep looking for something else. But don't be passing on stuff right now. I don't recommend it. I do not recommend people pass on opportunities. I get candidates on the phone and then they're like, well, I used to be in charge of $100 million P&L and I was an executive VP and I made 275 working remotely. And I am always like, okay, well, good for you. But there's not very many of those jobs. And so you better check yourself before you wreck yourself and take whatever you can get if you need to pay the bills. Now, if you got $1 million in the bank or more, hey, cool, man. Wait around, take whatever you want. But don't be passing on jobs. That's my advice for this podcast. I see it a lot. I see people being too picky after they're a little bit older, and it's not a good idea. And there is your Riderflex tip of the day.